or what you want him to do. You just can't pray all the time in the public because you're going to be disturbed. But when you get by yourself and you begin to talk to him, hair begin to rise on your head, sweat begin to pop out on your face. Oh, you don't hear me. Tears begin to roll out your eyes. This is when God is stepping in to let you know I'm present with you in this building. For I have heard your cry in the midnight hour. Y'all don't hear me. I dare you to go after 12 o'clock when you got a burden and your money short, your bills behind and don't have no job and no food sometimes to feed your children, your house no behind and you fix up your car. I dare you to go to God in the midnight hour. Oh, he will rescue you. He said, now, Solomon, you've been good. I'm going to make a covenant with you. That's a promise. When God makes you a promise, you can depend on it. In other words, he's saying here that you've been pretty good. I have heard thy prayer. Now, you're in trouble. If the Lord have not heard your prayer, you're in big trouble. And if done, you cannot make it until God hear your prayer. You can have all the money you want to have. You can have all the new cars you want to have. You can have homes and plenty of money. But if God has not heard your prayer, you got big trouble on your hands. Oh, am I right about it? See, big money can get you a lot of places, but when you ain't got God, you can't go nowhere. Am I right about it? Because he's never behind you. He's always in the front of you. You don't read this Bible and find that God is behind nobody, but he's always in the front of you. And he always uses the word, go forward. But if you go forward, go through the storm. Don't worry about it. Go through the rain. Go through all of these things. Go forward, and I will be with you. I will give you a place to be rescued. Then he goes on to say, I chose this place to myself. In other words, if you need somewhere to go, try to get God to choose a place that he would be pleased with you calling upon his name. Now, I'm going to fix it for you, but this place is for myself. I'm not going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to myself. That if you decide that you want to come one day, this place will be here for you. Well, we have a tendency to try to go to another home. God has fixed a place for us to come if we want to go. Am I right about it? But Jesus told the disciples, trouble not your heart. Believe in God and also believe in me. I'm going to prepare a place for you. Wherever I am, there you may be also. I go to show you God keeps a promise. I don't know how many going to get there, but I'm going to try my best to go to that prepared place. Because I know over there it's going to be plenty rest. There's going to be a plenty good time. Be plenty milk and honey. No sun shining. No moon shining. But there is a river that never runs dry. There are trees that bear 12 times a year. That there's a leaf on the tree. They got enough heating power for the whole nation. Am I right about it? Don't need all these doctors now. Just up there and give me that leaf. That'll make everything all right in my life. Solomon, all these things are for you. But I tell you one thing about it. You know, I want your folk to follow you, and you want your people to come too. But I got an oath against them. I got something against them. They cannot make it the way they're coming in now. Don't you know if you come to church and don't have God in your heart, he got an oath against you. Don't you know if you can't help your pastor, God got an oath against you. Smother not the ark, and tread the throne. You don't hear me. But I tell you one thing, Solomon, if my people, if I got any down there, tell them I said, if they would humble themselves, be a little bit kinder, and they will humble themselves, turn from their wicked ways, call on my name, and I will hear from heaven all the way down. Yes, I will. I will hear from heaven. Am I right about it? I want to know, do you know him? Is he all right? Is he all right? Don't fool me now. Is God all right? Is he all right? Good God Almighty, let me get on away from here. I can feel it. Feel him all over me, burning me up. He's good. He's good. And he's good. Anybody know him? Let me say, yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. Good God Almighty. I don't know about you. I feel like flying right now. God is all over me. Can you feel him? Can you feel him? Is he all right? Is he all right? Is he all right? All right. All right. Oh. I hear from heaven. If you pray, I'll move the hair out of your side. If you pray, I'll feel the water bear. If you pray, I'll do you like I did the widow woman when I told Elijah to go to her house and fix the cake for her. And he said, now I want you to bring me a cake first. I just got enough for me and my son. I'm going in here. One thing about a mother, if she ain't got but a little bit, she gonna give it to her child first. Am I right about it? But I just said, Elijah said, no, bring me a cake first. I brought him out a cake, brought a little bit of water, take it all back in the house, get you a bucket and put it under the faucet and let it stay there. And I'm going to tell you what God's going to do for you. Every bucket filled up, and he kept on filling up, 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 just run out of buckets. Said, Elijah, I ain't got no more buckets. Take what you got, go on down there, give it to the girl. Your child out of jail. Is God all right? Is God all right? God's all right. I know he's all right. He walks with me. He talks with me. He tells me I am. Oh, Lord. If you know him, if you know him, if you know him, you don't have anything to worry about. If you know him, you take care of pains in your body. If you know him, he give you joy. Yes, he will in the stormy time. If you know him, he put a smile on your face. Am I right about it? If you know him, he'll lift your heavy burden. Do I have a witness? God, lift your heavy burden. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? I can't get no witness now. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Stand on your feet. Let me know. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? God got somebody in the house. Know I'm telling the truth. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's all right. He's all right in me. He's all right. Yes, he